to get the call from them. It was something that, you know, it's a dream come true. Of course, that in Europe we are all, you know, sensitive about the tradition, about the history, and you know. Now when we are looking, you know, a lot of teams are not the history teams, you know, like Monaco, like Efes.
Mr. Γκόλεματς, thank you for being here with us in Eurohoops. How are the first couple of weeks in Euroleague and how fans and media responded to your team, to that new try?
Yeah, okay, you know, when you are that long in basketball, everything is like normal. I said before, quality is better, you know, the competition is better, but everything else is the same. You are preparing, you are working every game, analyzing. You know, step by step, we are becoming the part. For sure, you know, in the beginning everybody was asking, but organization-wise and, you know, team-wise and the future-wise, the most important is that this franchise, they think long-term, you know. They are not like classical team that everybody think gonna come, you know, spend the money, try to win right away. No, it's all about, you know, to build the culture, to build the team, to build the knowledge, to get the fan base, which is very important for us, to connect with the basketball community, to acknowledge them with us, with the basketball, and to become a regular part of Euroleague and European basketball.
You talked about the fans. You doubled your average from last year in the first game against Partizan with a great win. I was wondering, is Euroleague and Europe ready for a project like Dubai BC, and is generally Europe ready for perhaps an expansion in the Middle East or in Asia?
My personal opinion is that it need to be ready, you know, to expand the market, to expand the people that want to be part of it, and like the whole world is global, you know. We cannot just, you know, stay inside of some kind of the shell. We need to try to expand, and it's perfect example from the last year for the Adriatic League, and this year Final Four in Abu Dhabi. Organization-wise, serious-wise, you know, everything is totally different. And European people got in their mind when they are talking about this part of the world. So I think that for sure the Europe is ready, and I think that Europe need this kind of the market to expand and to be bigger and more competitive.
What do you think about those who think that perhaps the organization is a kind of a threat for European traditional basketball? Are there any stereotypes that your team need to break?
But no, you know, of course that in Europe we are all, you know, sensitive about the tradition, about the history, and you know. Now when we are looking, you know, a lot of teams are not the history teams, you know, like Monaco, like Efes, like, I don't know, a bunch of the teams that, you know, the people that are in love in the sport, in basketball, they are ready to invest. I think that we need a lot of them. It's not that lot of tradition teams in the Euroleague, like Panathinaikos, Olympiacos, Barca, Real. So for sure, you know, even the FS now becoming some kind of the tradition, and they start like we did, from the just love of certain group of the people.
How is the procedure, and what perhaps is the challenge or the pressure to build a team from scratch?
Yeah, it's a challenge for sure. It's a challenge for sure. The pressure, I wouldn't say the pressure is to build a team in basketball, nothing to do with the pressure of the life. You know, this is something that is challengeable. That if you are competitive, if you got in yourself challenge, then you take the hand of this. For sure, we need to go step by step. For sure that we are not thinking long term, you know, and some kind of the wins and some kind of the good results can be the desodorant for the global picture. We are thinking really long term. We are thinking to build a team, which is not easy. It's very, very hard. The building the team need to pass the time. We cannot jump over some steps. We need to go slowly. We need to analyzing. We need to bring the right characters. We need to make the culture of this team like we try to build from the last year, but we jump over one step and go right away to the Euroleague. So we bring a lot of new players, which is every time very hard to get and connect, especially in this kind of the schedule when you don't have a time for the
long trips,
team buildings, no time for the practicing. Okay, the long trips even help you, know, because you are together, you know, more time. But generally the patience and the right approach and the right direction gonna bring us there where we want to be.
What do you think are the most important elements to build a successful team? And are there any different approaches from your time as a player to build a great team?
You know, the different approach is only this, that you need to take care about their physical condition, about their genetics, about their injury status, you know, because now in this schedule you need to try to think a lot about this, who is injury prone, who is taking care about his body. Other things are all the same, you know. First of all, you come to some level of the quality, and then you are choosing from the characters, you are choosing the quality of the people, the family, everything around. Today we got much more information than before, but on the other hand, you know, today the players got a lot of more information that we had before.
Sure.
Before, you know, we would come, do the job, be professional, and that's it. But as I said, you know, now it's a big challenge with this schedule, without any time to practice, to how to deal with this time stress, and there is not too much time that you are going back, you know. For now, the history, the past is a history, you know, and you need to think about like that.
We rarely see big guys becoming coaches. Your point forward style of play way before the current trend is a fact that helped you to your transformation from a player to a head coach?
Sure. I think yes, for sure. You know, I was always thinking about myself that I'm not the big guy, that I'm a guard. I wanted to, you know how is the big guys wanted to be the guards want a couple of centimeters more.
That's true.
This is nature of the humans, you know, they always want something that they don't have it. But okay, the game that I was looking, you know, my favorite players when I was starting was Magic Johnson and Tony Kukoc, you know, so the type of the guys that like to pass the ball, like to think, you know, in front, and for sure that this helped me and helped me to see the game different way. But on the other hand, you know, the people around me, the coaches that I worked with, and everybody else helped me to become a coach. Now I'm far away to being a good coach, but I'm trying, and you know, very important to realize that you need to improve every day.
Is it the fact that the players love offense and the coaches love defense? Is it the case is that the fact in your case too?
This is like the stereotype, you know, that we are talking about. You cannot play without both of that, you know. For sure that the defense is some start to build on, but you know, with the good offense is helping that you have the good energy defensively too, and otherwise. So for sure, defense is something that on the beginning you need to put in, able to be physical, in able to have more confidence in the offense. But I think that they are connected both ways.
Is there an answer to the dilemma? Principles or persons, players? I mean, can you survive with a great player that perhaps is not the character you prefer?
Hey, it's a hard question. It's not a hard question. It's a hard answer on this. You know, depends of a lot of things. You know, depend how hard is this character. Can you implement him in the group? If you cannot, then it's probably long-term wise very hard that you're gonna develop good relationship and good team, because in my opinion, discipline and physicality is something that make you difference from the others. This is need to be every day shown, and this is what need to be every day presentable, you know. And the one thing that is very important for us as a franchise is respect to each other.
Are there significant differences discipline-wise from the time you had to deal with your coaches?
Yes. Because
you said that the information it's too many for the players.
Yes.
The power of the players is much bigger than the past.
Yes, it's totally different. You know, before in my time, you didn't ask the questions. You know, this was the my way or no way. You know, it was more or less military way, and all the successful coaches was like that. Today it's more balanced. Today it's not black and white. It's a lot of gray. But you know, I admire the coaches who still got this black and white philosophy, and for this kind of philosophy you need time. You need a lot of time to implement this philosophy, to bring the players that you like, on the end to people that are behind you, to trust to the process.
After your successful playing career, what was the most valuable lesson you learned that you carried into your coaching career, and who is the biggest influence in basketball for you?
The biggest thing is, you know, to never give up, and this is very simple, and this is the only thing that is very important, that especially in the bad moments when you start to doubt in yourself, that you don't give up, that you realize that everything is normal, that things like that happen to everybody, and you know, in the good moments that you don't fly too high, you know. Listen, as a player, you know, I had a lot of good coaches. I was not great player for the coaches. I was, you know, always complaining, always trying to bring more, to have more. Maybe in this time, you know, that was not good, but I think that this helped me now as a coach to realize that was not right.
And they were right, perhaps.
Yeah, they were right for sure. You know, and I was really happy to work with a lot of great coaches, with the coach Obradović, with Mago Sagadin on the beginning, on the Sferopoulos, the one coach that helped me a lot and take me as assistant in Georgia national team was Ilija Zuro. I would say that he is one of the mentors to me, you know, the guy that I played for two something years, the guy that got unbelievable knowledge about basketball and, you know, helped me a lot about understanding something. But, you know, and the others like Spahia that I work with, and, you know, talking with the colleagues now even helped me a lot because now 30-something years in basketball, so whoever is around, or I play with him, or I play against him, or I play for him, you know, like now in the Euroleague, a couple of coaches that are coaching, I was playing for them.
You mentioned Ηλία Ζούρος. You played here in Greece, in Panellinios, in Panathinaikos, in Kolossos. What is the best memory from that time in Greece?
Yeah, okay, the basketball that we played in Panellinios was great, and I think that I played the best basketball here under the coach Elias, you know, and this team was like pure, small team, Κυψέλη, bringing great memories. It was a very good team, very good character team, and, you know, we had some great wins. On the end, coming to Panathinaikos was dream come true, you know. Panathinaikos at that time, it was the biggest team in last decade, you know, and to get the call from them, it was something that, you know, it's a dream come true to play for Coach Obradović with the players like Mitso, Billy and Sharas, you know, and all the others was something that was dream come true. And on the end, you know, I really love the Greece. My daughter is born here, so we are connected for the life.
Basketball-wise, are there any what-ifs or regrets from your time playing in Greece?
No. Never look back, you know. This what happened for sure. If you think you could do it, you know, different now, you know, when they say, would you do something different? Of course I would do different, because I know that in that time that was wrong. But to regret, no, never, you know. The things go like it is, you know. I was trying to be always fair, always trying to be the respectful to everybody, and this is what I'm teaching my kids too.
You were teammates with Jure Zdovc, Sarunas Jaskevicius, Vasilis Panoulis, Dimitris Diamantidis, you mentioned them. Did any of them or another player leave you speechless during your playing career, in practice or in a game?
Yeah, you mentioned Jure Zdovc. Jure Zdovc was the first guy that, you know, when I get in touch with the professional basketball, he was in Olympia Ljubljana, and he was the role model, you know. He was the guy that was so professional. He was in front of his time. He, you know, he was looking at the basketball different way. He taught me so much things, but how to look basketball, how to behave, how to play, and sure, he's the one of the reason why I make basketball as a living and even coaching as a living.
Are there specific trends or changes in basketball tactics that you have adapted in your coaching style, and are today's coaches obliged to follow these trends, or there is room to set your own directions and lines?
I would say that it's mixing about both, you know. You need to follow the trends, you need to have your own idea, you need to have your own way, you need to follow everybody but not copy nobody. You need to have your idea in the head with the team that you have, to don't have now system that you need to bring the player for your system, you know. You are bringing the quality players and you try to adjust to them. And, you know, today it's very hard, especially in the Euroleague level, that something gonna come fast. It need to be very simple, and as I said, you know, discipline and physicality is something that's gonna bring you together and slowly build up the process.
What do you generally believe about the future of European basketball? I mean, are there emerging innovations that concerns you or underrated aspects of the game?
You know, the situation about the basketball in Europe in the last couple of years is not like that. You know what's going to happen. And when you are working in basketball, you are not thinking about this. You are living for the moment, for today. You cannot, you know, the future is a mystery. So what's going to happen? We're going to adjust, we're going to work, and then we're going to think about that when the times come. I cannot, you know, be involved with this because I'm not making the decisions. I got my own idea. I like this competition. I think that it's the best competition in any sport beside the Premier League, maybe in football. You know that every game is so intense. Every game means a lot, and this is what I like, and I would like that stay like that.
There is that ongoing talk about the NBA coming to Europe with the Europe League. What's your take and perhaps your response to those who think that perhaps Dubai BC should have waited to be a part of NBA Europe?
Again, you know, this is something that the people are talking. I don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to be, what is going to be the structure of this league, on which way they're going to compete. Is going to be the league, is going to be like kind of the bubbles. So I don't know, but you know, when the times come, we're going to see. We are very happy to be here, to be part of this competition. Very proud, and you know that we make to hear that slowly European fans, you know, base fans are accepting us, and I think in next couple of months and years they're going to realize that we are not some kind of the alien here. We really think the same way how the European teams thinking.
Can we please talk about analytics? I assume that they are useful there, but are there a well-formed reason to put aside characteristics such as instinct, a spontaneous idea from a coach, or don't think about it like this?
No, I think about it. And you know, like we said, you know, the world is spinning, the world is going forward. You know, you need to take as much as information that you can. But you know, your instinct need to be the one that making decisions. You know, and you know all these analytics and everything. I'm trying to get around and with my associates to get a decision how we're going to approach, what we're going to took, why we're going to took, or we are not going to take advantage of this. But for sure, you know, you need to be involved and you need to follow.
Can you please describe yourself with 2 or 3 words, first as a player and then as a coach?
As a player, I think, you know, I was very competitive and maybe too competitive. That this was maybe.
What do you mean?
That's mean, you know, that even there was no realistic base to be competitive like that. And I was taking a lot of things personally, what is wrong.
Okay.
And but you know, more or less for me was the most important, you know, to win the game. This is like, you know, the generation that I grew up. To be competitive was something that is normal, and today I think that this is a big talent. Coaching-wise, you know, just dedicated and honest, and try to be fair to everybody. Dedicated with the work, with the quality work, with the following, with the accepting everything, and on the end, you know. That's most important, respectful to everybody around me, from the fans to the people that work for you, for your team that are small people, and to the teams that you are playing against.
It was easier, more joyful or challenging to be a player or a coach?
It's the same, you know. It's the same. Adrenaline is the same. The joy of the energy that you are getting from your work, from your game, from your people around you, teammates now, the players and your staff is the same. This adrenaline and this joy, it's unbelievable. It's unfortunately that always when you are thinking, you are remembering the bad situation. That's and true. The losses, you know. When you're thinking about the good moments, you need to think about a little bit. But you know, when one time when you are in a sport, this is like some kind of the obsession, and you know, this is something that you cannot live without it, and it's making me alive.
Talking about wins and losses, can you please share from all this experience you had as a player and as a coach, can you please share your definition of success?
The definition of success is to build a team. I think this is the most important, winning and losing are important, of course, especially in the Europe. And I'm the guy who, before, let's say, when I was starting, I was going very hard through the defeats. Now a little bit better, but when you build a team, as I said, now you can lose the game, even some wins, big wins, but this is not defining you as a team and as a coach and a franchise.
And as a person, of course.
And as a person, of course. So, the bottom line need to be that you build a team of the people that can function together, that are breathing together, that are together in the winning and losing. We need to understand that they are working for themselves. But what we need to make them believe that their individual work, only if you work with somebody else, can help you to achieve what you want personally. And this is something that is hardest, today in this fast world, but it's challengeable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.